my Caribbean family, and welcome back to my channel. I look bad, but it's okay. So in today's video, we're going to do assumptions about Caribbean women, like me and Crystal. You know, Crystal's from the Virgin Islands, St. Croix to be exact, and I'm from...
isn't even completely in the frame.
Yeah, and I'm from St. Lucia, you know, the best island in the world.
Questionable.
It's not questionable. Okay, so anyways, but this is a general thing just about Caribbean women in general, like what you guys assume about us.
Well, what
Caribbean
people
women.
submitted that people assume about us.
Okay, first assumption. Caribbean women like to use money that their child father just sent for his children and use it for them while their kids have nothing to eat.
I mean, it's the fact that before you were done, I did the rest of the assumption.
I feel like you talking from experience.
It's not like that came from the base of your chest.
So they think Caribbean women use their child support money basically for themselves, and their child does go hungry. So what do you have to say about that?
I
think that's true?
First of all, I know a lot of Caribbean women that would take the clothes off their back and not only give it to their child, but to other people's children. Like, but I mean, in every community, there's going to be people that ain't what the spit in their mouth. Like, it's really going to have people that just that's just how they built, and it's not Caribbean women.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I feel like that's just like when you go into motherhood period. If you're not ready and you're still immature, then that's what you're going to do with the money. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to use it for yourself and whatever. But if you take responsibility, whatever, then your child should never go hungry.
I mean...
So I'll say I disagree, but to each his own.
We all know that girl, but...
We all know that girl.
She's not the standard.
Yeah. She just...
But we know about
she just
we all know about she.
Caribbean women, I guess this one is like the same thing. Like to ask for money, don't like to work, and their kids look like trash while they always fly.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
What?
Like, Caribbean women work hard.
Like, but it's like,
I
ain't gonna lie, I'm not going to lie. I have seen women who just like ask for money and use other people's money to like live.
I mean, but
it's like that's the same thing. Like, it's that woman. It's not like everybody.
But like the part about not working, I feel like sometimes it's not their fault. The part about their kids looking bad and like they using other people's money, I don't understand why that seems to be an assumption. Yeah. But like the part about some Caribbean women like not wanting to work, it's kind of true. Like some Caribbean women don't feel like women should have to work because they really do still have the mindset of like the woman takes care of the house. But that's just culture, like that's just an old cultural thing. Like women was in charge,
especially older women.
Yeah, like a lot of older women. I mean, some people still teaching their daughters that, like, but it's still low key expected that we know how to take care of the house. But it's like, but you also need to be able to walk. So it's kind of like a Caribbean women actually work super hard because it's like they grind at work, like work, and then they still go home and cook and take care of the kids and clean. And like it's still kind of expected that you be able to do all that stuff. But like, there are some that are like, I shouldn't have to work. Like, the man should take care of the bills and I should just take care of the house.
Well, that goes into the next one that said, automatically must know everything about the house or are meant to be a housewife. I don't agree with that assumption because, we both are going and getting our education.
Securing the bag.
We both
securing the
bag.
The bag.
So... I would say that's not a correct assumption. Like I said, she just said that there's a lot of people who still live there that still have that mentality that, like...
But isn't this
especially guys, though. Guys always have the assumption. I feel like a lot of Caribbean guys still expect the woman to, like, cook, clean, iron.
That's the assumption. So the assumption is that we know how to cook, clean, iron, like...
No, the assumption is that we are meant to be housewives.
Like, that's our purpose.
Yeah, our purpose. Like, we don't work, we don't do nothing. Like, we have to be housewives. I feel like it was probably just a culture thing. Like, obviously, back then, that's just the role of every woman. Even women in America, they were expected to stay in the house and whatever. So, I just feel like you know, as we evolve as the Caribbean, you know, grows slowly. I just feel like that's not it anymore, obviously. But I feel like everybody should know how to do that. Guy, girl, you should know how to cook for yourself, clean for yourself, you know, and take care of yourself and be independent.
No, but what I'm saying is like, I feel like it's that's why I'm saying like I feel like it depends on the island, like that expectation, and it also depends like how that person, because I know like I'll just say from what I know, like I know like my family from Tola. I don't feel like women are ever looked at in Tola as like, oh, she just be a housewife, because in Tola I feel like they're very driven of like everybody needs to be secure in the bag, man, woman, and child.
Either way, that assumption is wrong.
Yeah, it's dead wrong.
It's wrong. If you as a woman feel like that's your purpose, that's you. But I wouldn't say like that should be a general assumption for every woman. You know what I mean? Caribbean women are expected to have a waistline.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of genetic. Like you can't grow. Like you really can't grow up in the Caribbean. No, I mean, say that.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's highly unlikely that you grew up in the Caribbean and have no type of waistline at all. But I mean, it does have some people that like they're so protected.
They have some people that just can't dance.
It's not just that they can't dance, but like it's not their fault because they never like their parents never let them go out. They never had like, especially if they're like an only child or like they wasn't around their cousins like that. Like I mean, that's a fair assumption. I'm not mad with that assumption because
I feel like it is again to each his own. Obviously, not every single Caribbean woman in all of the Caribbean know how to dance, but it is expected that you at least have a little rhythm or something, you know?
It's more surprising if it's like I don't. It's like then you ask like how. It's not even why. It's more like a how.
How. Caribbean woman does cheat, and I got this one 5 times.
This is my tea on that assumption. Caribbean woman might cheat, but we don't get catch, dog. Like Caribbean woman don't get catch. So how you know they cheat? I just want to know. Tea is that Caribbean woman just loyal. Or that we just don't get catch, but the world will never know. Because you know what?
We don't get catch.
We don't get catch. I feel like Caribbean women loyal. I feel like that's just...
Yeah.
I feel like Caribbean women...
Well, I feel like they're loyal when they actually find a guy worth being loyal for.
I mean, but that's everybody.
Well, that's true.
But my thing is like, because, you know, your island only but so big. I mean, big island like Jamaica and Cuba. And but I mean, like, at least small island I could tackle because I'm from a small island. Like... being unloyal, like everybody gonna know.
Yeah. So
I feel like I'm not saying like they have to be loyal because everybody know if you cheat, but I'm saying like it's just like everybody, if you cheating, like it's very likely you're going to get caught.
Right. But people that say the same about Caribbean man. So let's not even go there because it's not about them. It's about us females. So yeah, I don't feel like that assumption is right. Of course they have women that cheat. That does cheat. You know. We have our fair share of women that does cheat. Have our fair share of men that does cheat. But in general, I would like to believe that my fellow Caribbean women do not cheat. But some of y'all does cheat for you. And if you're cheating, stop cheating on your man. Caribbean women like man with ride.
Yeah. Now, comment down below. You want a man that you gotta catch the bus to go see? Or you gotta walk to go find, or you want a man that can pick you up. Pick you up after walk.
I mean,
pick you up from your house.
Well, I think everybody knows this, but even when back home, my man had a ride or have a ride. But I didn't date him because he had a ride.
I mean, no. It's not that you gonna pick him like, oh, this one don't have a ride, but this one do. I going with that one.
Yeah.
But it's like, if he have a ride, it's a little
bonus.
You know, it's like bonus. Oh, like you get your own ride.
But that's everybody too, cause if you a man and your woman have a ride, go in the ride.
That's what I said. No, but that's also people that feel big up, like people that feel big to know like my man have a car. Ride. Like especially when they're in school, like when you're in school and you could just leave with your man after school and his ride. Like people be feeling big, so. You don't pick the man because he has a ride.
But if you have a ride, good job.
Good job.
Good job. Caribbean women like men with a lot of money.
I think most women like men with a lot of money. I don't feel like that's a like
Caribbean thing.
But it's not like a determinant. It's not like we don't talk to man because they don't have money.
But they have some low lives, you know. There are some superficial women that, you know, like will only talk to men if they have money.
Over. That's
all over.
General.
Yeah, that's general.
Like that comes to having a lot of money. It's also a question of like maybe it's not that they like the fact that he has the money, but the fact that he's working so hard. Like what else comes with that money? Because if it's like illegal money or something, no woman really checking that. Like, of course they're gonna have some woman, but like it's not just because he has money. It usually has to do with like people that have money usually have certain attributes that are attractive.
Yeah, because how did you get the money? You worked hard for it and stuff like that. But if you're a woman and you a gold digger, stop it. Next.
I mean, I know.
Stop
man looking for sugar mama, so
stop it.
Because man out here looking for sugar mama. So if you're a woman out here looking for a sugar, be honest. Don't lie. Don't hurt the person's feelings. Be honest, because they have men out here saying they want a wife that is rich. So why woman can't be out here saying they want a husband that rich? It's only fair.
I just said don't be a gold digger. That's all I said.
Be honest.
Don't use and abuse.
Don't use and abuse. But if you're honest.
I mean, if you say, "Hey, I'm with you for your money," and he say, "Okay, no problem," then that's yours.
That's his life decision.
That's him. But don't like pretend to like him and all of that, and then just take his money or, babes, can I have this and this? And then when you find the next month, just leave him. Don't do that. That's not right.
Disrespectful.
That's disrespectful, right? Caribbean women are prostitutes and twerk on men wherever they go. First of all, who is a prostitute? Assumption. Who is a prostitute? First of all, most prostitutes are from the United States of America. First of all,
we're not gonna be mean to sex workers. That assumption is just disrespectful
and wrong.
What we are people from a culture that's about having a good time. And some people call it over-sexualized, but to me, that's subjective, because what you consider over-sexualized and what we consider over-sexualized is just two different things. In America, if I there with so-and-so and we go out and I dance with somebody else, that might be offensive considering I'm in a relationship. In the Caribbean, it's kind of a hit or miss. Some people find it offensive, some people don't. It's about your preference. But I would say for me personally, going out and dancing with somebody else, it don't mean nothing because it's just a dance. Like the concept of it just being a dance. I'm not going to dance with a person all night. The person not going to touch me up, feel me up. That's too much. The person not going to be whispering in my ear or doing the absolute most. Like, it's just a dance.
Like, but I feel like just at a party, like people, it's for fun. So like, okay, so me, I'm the opposite way. If I'm in a relationship and me and my man go to a fete together, I don't want to watch my man dance on another woman. That's just me. And hopefully, you know, whatever, that's just me. But if I single, you cannot come and tell me I dancing on too much man. But if I'm in a relationship, then I will not go to a party and be dancing on how much man and da in front of my man if I know my man don't like it. You know what I mean? So that's that.
Yeah. I mean, again, and that's what I'm saying, like, you can't
it's up to preference.
You don't know the person's situation, because my thing, first of all, if a woman is single, she can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants, Caribbean or not, she can do whatever she wants. So dancing, it don't matter if she dances with every single person.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's like, the way they said dance on people wherever, that's not true. It's not like we walk into the store, boom, a song playing, we go start talking on a random man. No, you dance when you go to a party, a fete, whatever. When you walking and doing your business, your waist don't just catch a seizure. Like, that don't just happen. Like, Caribbean women are always late. That's true. That's true.
I disagree, because generally, I'm a type of person, I get very annoyed when people are late. I will tell you if I'm going to be late. I hate.
Crystal, tell them about me.
Look, let me tell you something, right? When I tell Evelyn, I get my last nerve, because she is consistently late. And not pretend late, you know. Ain't no like 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. It's like hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Like, she is late, and it'll be the reasons why she late.
For
like,
no reason.
Doing her makeup. We're going to dinner. She cooking. I said,
why are you cooking?
Like, why are you? We are going, like, she's late to dinner because she was cooking. I wouldn't do that. Caribbean women have this, like, I don't know what happened, but like in their head, it's like right when they gotta walk out the door is when they need to do everything. Vilinda is going to tell me, oh, I'm going to come at 1 o'clock, right? I said, okay, fine. So now I start doing homework, whatever. I see 1 o'clock come. I see 1:15 come. I see 1:30 come. And then I see like 2 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I know Vilinda to be late. So that's why me checking, because I'm like, okay, she said 1 o'clock. That means like 2:30, right? So now I scrolling through my Snapchat. Tell me why Vilinda is at the gym. And I'm just like, this child.
Yeah, I was at the gym. Like, I did so much that day, though. I'm not going to lie.
No, but I know. My thing is, she didn't even have the decency to at least text me, call me, say something. Just said, like, Crystal, I dead to the gym. And for split, I was like, me ain't even gonna say nothing. Let's see how long. Okay, she dead to the gym. So I know she alive and well. She ain't dead. Nobody kidnap her. Okay. Now, she dead to the gym. Then, around like 4 o'clock, I think she called me talking about she don't know what to pack. I said, so, you went to the gym and you finished packing to come by me, but you been gym. And she's like, yeah, da-da-da. Now, 5 something hit. I done cook. I cook, you know. Like, when I think I cook, I mean I make Johnny cake, fried chicken, like, baked Johnny. And at this point, I started to wash dishes. And I on the phone with our friend. She on the phone with our friend. They're like in the same place. And I hear her voice and I'm like, is that Vilinda? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like,
so basically, I was supposed to be there at 1.
She reached at like 6 something.
I got there like, that's like 5 hours late. But at least we didn't have nowhere to go. So I wasn't late for anything.
For spite, I didn't tell her I cook any food. And for spite, I was like, I hope she eat because
Caribbean women love to make pilau. Where that come from? First of all, I've never made pilau in my whole life.
I don't know what that is, so...
Pilau is like rice and meat in a one pot.
You mean cook up?
Pilau.
Cook up?
Is rice and
is
meat.
It's cook up and pilau?
It's like dry. Not drier, but it's like, I don't know, like the rice and the meat in one pot.
That's cook up.
And then like the rice, it don't have no sauce.
That's cook up. I don't know how, I mean, that doesn't sound hard. It just sounds like you're making...
Yeah, but I don't feel like all Caribbean women just cook pilau.
I mean, no.
If they want, I guess. All Caribbean women are crazy, and I got this one 4 times.
It depends.
I feel like I'm crazy, so that's true.
I would have said I'm crazy.
I'm crazy.
I would say don't tempt me.
But when you tempted, you crazy, right?
To me, crazy is not a nice word because like that just means like I lose it. I didn't lose my mind. I haven't lost my mind. You lost your mind because you did something to tempt me, and I don't know who sent for you, but tell them take you back in your place.
Let's just add this one. Caribbean women don't like to be disrespected, and
no,
that's just
we do not. No, Caribbean women will tell you by yourself. Tell you by yourself, your brother, your aunt, your mother, all of them. We will tell you by yourself. Do not disrespect us because I don't feel like no woman deserves to be disrespected. But I promise you, Caribbean women will kind of.
And that's what I'm saying. Like in general, women don't like to be disrespected. Period. Like,
nobody likes to be disrespected.
And then, like, especially with guys, like, y'all do things, and then, like, when we act crazy, like, y'all want to act like we just insane, and I'm like, but you did what you did to make me react that way. I'm so confused.
To me, especially, Vilinda, she cut from a different cloth. She more, I feel like she more reactionary than I am.
But, I don't feel like we crazy. I feel like we just react to other people. But then sometimes it's us, you know, like sometimes, you know, I could say like I have times where I really just be acting crazy, like for no reason. Caribbean women always looking for a man to breed. What?
I don't like the word breed. I'm not a hoss. I'm not.
Hey, how she say? I'm not a hoss.
I'm not a hoss.
I'm not a horse.
A hoss.
A horse.
A hoss.
Like if anything, we don't want children.
Not just that. I feel like we're very picky about sex. Like I feel like Caribbean women, when it comes to sex, that's not like. How do I put this nice? In the Caribbean, at least from my perspective, I feel like boys, if they reach past like teen, like early teens, like maybe like 14, 15. If you 16 and you a dude and you still a virgin, it's kind of like, huh? That's how I feel like people react to it. But for girls, it's kind of expected that they don't be having sex till like older, and even when they are, it's like social construct that they don't have sex a lot, even if it's just with one person. Like women wanting to have sex in the Caribbean is like crazy. Did it treat you like you like, I don't know what type of word would be appropriate to put on YouTube, but like
basically, like, and I feel that way too. Like even growing up, like if you found out somebody was having sex, you'd be like, oh my god, I cannot believe like she's doing this and that, like that's crazy.
But if it was a boy, it was like, of course, like like it was, it's like celebrated when women are kind of like put down for it.
Yeah, and it's like as we get older, like obviously, especially in this generation, like sex is more normal, so like people don't react as crazy to it. But even still, I feel like people still like if they find that, oh, like Sarah having sex with Johnny, oh my god, da 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 da, like people still react though. They will not say, oh my god, Johnny, it's Sarah having sex with Johnny.
Yeah, it's always the woman.
It's always Sarah having sex with Johnny, oh my god. But if Johnny have sex with Sarah, it's not nothing.
It's like a plotted.
Yeah, so it's like.
So I feel like I don't feel like that's a fair assumption. I really feel like that's kind of a backwards assumption, low key.
Yeah. So I don't, and if anything, like I don't feel like any woman is going to have sex, especially at a young age, to have a child. Like your purpose of having sex is not to have a child.
Yeah.
Well, y'all need to protect yourself. That's one. Yeah, guys, y'all sent in a lot of assumptions. So I'm sorry, we're going to have to stop the video here. But a part 2 will be coming soon. And stay tuned to the end of the video for a surprise.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy. Back with our next video. I there with. Say your name.
Sila.
And
Vilinda.
yeah, so we're about to do a video. We're about to do Smash or Pass, Howard edition.
Oh.
So we're gonna be picking the sexiest and the ugliest girls in Howard.
Look at Sila when you say ugly.
So yeah, let's get into it. And then like the intro start playing. That's alright. Yeah, okay.